Hello, beautiful people. I welcome you back to the Boston Sports and Shoes channel once again for this live watch along of Everton versus Chelsea. We go again. Yes, we go again. Three losses in a row, sandwiched between two losses against PSG in Europe. But then we go again. We go again. I want you to keep me company throughout the match. Smash the like button, hit the notification bell. If you are new to the channel, do not hesitate to subscribe to the channel at all. So the line out and we are going to go through the lineup. I want to see your thoughts in the comment section. For Everton, they are playing at home, and Jordan Pickford is starting between the sticks for them. We have Mikalenko at left back, Michael Keane, Tarkowski, Jake O'Brien complete the defensive four. Then we have in midfield, they are playing a 4-2-3-1 formation. James Garner, Idrissa Gana Gueye are playing in defensive midfield. We have Iliman Njaye, Keenan Trisby Hall, and Brad McNeil playing behind the striker Betu for the match today. For Chelsea, Robert Sanchez is between the sticks. Then we have Marco Cuella, Jorel Hatu, Wesley Fofana, and Malo Gusto starting in the defensive four. In defensive midfield, we have Moises Caicedo, Romeo Lavia in the defensive midfield. For the attacking four, we have two Enzo Fernandez and Cole Palmer playing behind the striker João Pedro. So that is the lineup for Chelsea going into this match. As indicated earlier, we have Chelsea have had three losses in a row, and we will be very, very keen to bounce back from these losses. The first one was a 5-2 defeat to Paris Saint-Germain. Then in the Premier League, Chelsea lost at home. Chelsea lost at home to Newcastle, very, very rare. And then we played at home also again to Paris Saint-Germain, and that one also we lost by 3-0. So Chelsea very, very low on confidence at the moment. We hope to bounce back against Everton. For Everton, in our last 5 matches played between the two teams, Chelsea has won 3. There has been 1 draw and 1 win for Everton. In those 3 wins, it includes a 6-0 win against Everton. In that 6-0 win, Cole Palmer is playing for Chelsea today. He scored 4 goals. So that is a dorsal view of the stadium where we are playing today. Cole Palmer scored 4 goals in that match. The first one in the 30th minute, 80th minute, 29th minute, and played a penalty in the 64th minute. Nicolas Jackson, Koniko, also scored a goal in that match, and we have Alfie Gilchrist who also scored a goal in that match. So here we are, the players are stepping out of the tunnel. So Chelsea starting this match in 6th position on 48 points, Everton on 43 points at 10th position. So it means that should Everton win, the unlikely case of Everton winning, they'll go on 46 points and right behind Chelsea on 51 points. We have a superior goal difference, and so that will send us straight to 4th on the log. So win very, very crucial for Chelsea in this match today. Smack the like button, hit the notification bell, share the link. It's the Boston Sports and Shoes channel once again. If you are new to the channel, to subscribe to the channel. So that is a confirmation of the lineup going into this match. Confirmation of the lineup. O'Brien, Tarkowski, Keane, Mikalenko, Pickford in post, Ghana for Everton. We have Njaye Drisby Hall, former Chelsea player, McNeil and Beto starting in attack for Chelsea. Robert Sanchez, Marco Cuella, Hatu, Fofana, Gusto, Caicedo, and then we have Lavia Palma, Enzo Fernandez, Pedro Neto, and Jao Pedro. They are starting for Chelsea. I don't know, but something has been telling me that this formation that Liam Rosinier has been using is not helping Chelsea. Enzo Fernandez playing in the number 10 position, drifting Cole Palmer to the right wing is not helping Chelsea at all. I believe strongly that the coach will sooner rather than later figure this out and correct this one very fast. I think that Cole Palmer's best position is in the number 10 position, and so he has to be brought back to operate behind the striker over there. When he's there, he's able to affect the game very, very well and have influence on play. Drifting out wide, I think that has reduced its effectiveness in the matches that he's been played. So I believe strongly that the coach should be able to figure this out as early as possible. Drisby Hall in our pictures. Drisby Hall, former Chelsea player, he was sold to Everton in our pictures there. So once again, smack a like button for me, hit the notification bell, and share the link. Today, Andre Santos is not starting today. He dropped to the bench, and in his place we have in his place Romeo Lavia. Romeo Lavia starting in his place, Andre Santos. So Andre Santos is not starting the match today. That is Jao Pedro in our picture. We have a very, very good player there in form, for that matter. He's in form, and so we hope that they will deliver the goods today for Chelsea. So the match will start in earnest once again. Marco Kurela is starting, and Malo Gusto is also starting this match. Then we have Jorel Hatu and Wesley Fofana. They are starting as centre backs. Moises Caicedo, Romeo Lavia are also starting. Pedro Neto, Enzo Fernandez, Kupama, and Jao Pedro. So it is Chelsea that get us underway here. Everton playing in blue top and white shorts. Chelsea playing in white top, blue down. And, the match is very, very well underway. Everton and Beto has the ball. Beto is searching forward. McNeil. Beto. McNeil. Everton. Everton posing some threats to Chelsea in this very early minutes of the match. Smack the like button, hit the notification bell. If you are new to the channel, do not hesitate to subscribe to the channel. Everton in possession. I want to see your thoughts in the comment section. The score prediction. First throw in goes to Chelsea. And it is Malo Gusto who picks it up. Robert Sanchez is being pressurized at the moment. Marco Kurela. Pedro Neto. Marco Kurela squares it back to Robert Sanchez. Romeo Lavia could not find his target. Of course, Cole Palmer. It looks like we have a head injury here. Clash of heads. Malo Gusto is down on the deck. That landing was very awkward, but throw in is quickly taken, and we have Jorel Hato, Marco Kurela. And this is where my problem has been with Chelsea. Malo Gusto will be doing the inversion role again today. It's not been effective for me. Malo Gusto, whenever he's inverting into midfield. When Marco Kurela inverts, it works better for Chelsea. Long one forward by Pickford. And we have a throw into Everton. Ball squared back to Pickford. Everton for me, if you are just joining me, this is the live watch along of Everton versus Chelsea. Boston Sports and Shoes channel. We do football here every now and then. Live watch along the previews, the reviews, the analysis. Fofana just gave away possession, and it is 3-on-2 against Chelsea. Well, Sedo able to nick that one, but then Everton are still in possession, playing it in the final third of Chelsea. Mekalenko. Njai with a cross. Romeo Lafia. Enzo Fernandez. Chelsea will now drops in very deep to pick up possession. Robert Sanchez has the ball. Gives it to Jorel Hato. Marco Kurela. Enzo Fernandez. Chelsea playing it in their own half at the moment. Fofana. Malo Gusto. Fofana. Jorel Hato. Chelsea look to be in no hurry at all in attacking Everton, building their play very slowly. Ball has been squared back to Robert Sanchez again. Everton has every single man behind the ball. They look to have a clear plan coming into this game. Pedro Neto. Marco Kurela. Caicedo with a shot. We have a deflection. Well, all right. So that is a goal kick to Everton. Caicedo trying his luck out from a long reach. Chelsea are back in possession. Fofana. Jorel Hato. Robert Sanchez. Everton has two men pressing Chelsea. That is Beto and Kenan Drisby Hall. Inside ball. Drisby Hall gives it to Mekalenko. Now we have Michael Keane. Tarkowski. Back to Michael Keane. Mekalenko. Back to Keane. Pickford. Keane. Keane placing a long one forward. We have Fofana well positioned to head that one back. Beautiful work done by Malo Gusto. Goes back to Robert Sanchez. Jorel Hatu. Back to Fofana. Caicedo. Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer dropping deep. Well, who played that? Enzo Fernandez playing a long pass into no man's land. No one at all was there. No one at all was there. Well, 9 minutes played. It is still 0-0. Oh, Fofana unable to, and he's just given out a corner kick to Everton. Corner kick to Everton. And that's the first corner of the game. Smack a like button, hit the notification bell, share the link. It's the Ball Science Sports and Shoes channel. Remember, I told you in the last 5 matches played, Chelsea has won 3, 1 draw, and Everton has won 1. And the one they won it by 2-0 against Chelsea. Well. Sanchez has just given a ball away. What is wrong with Robert? Robert Sanchez. He nearly handed a gift to Everton again. We have seen this too many times this season. Robert Sanchez. We must be very, very lucky to escape that one. And this is exactly what I was saying. Cole Palmer not being too effective on the right wing there. Malo Gusto plays this one over the touchline for a throw into Everton. 12 minutes played. Smack the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. This is the Ball Science Sports and Shoes channel. Everton attacking Chelsea again. A cross and goalkeeper. Goalkeeper Robert Sanchez grabs that one. I think that Robert Sanchez should be handling his final matches at Chelsea. We've seen enough of him. Chelsea back in possession. Caicedo, Romeo Lavia, João Pedro gives it to Marco Cucurella. Pedro Neto, Marco Cucurella, João Pedro, Romeo Lavia, Malo Gusto, Romeo Lavia gives it to Fofana, Jorel Hatu, back to Fofana. Chelsea in possession at the moment, having some sustained possession. Chelsea, Robert Sanchez, Fofana, Everton look to have a clear plan coming into this game, and they are sticking to that plan. Chelsea just give possession away again, and it is Mikalenko who passes this one to Njai. Dewsbury Hall. Mikalenko with a cross. Cucurella flicks that one back. Chelsea wins a throw in. Smack the like button, hit the notification bell. So Post Time Sports and Show Channel, live watch along of Everton versus Chelsea. Robert Sanchez takes no risk at all, play this one long, and it's been retained. The favor. And Everton on the attack into free space. Dewsbury Hall has been cleared by the Chelsea defense on the line. Chelsea are living very, very dangerously at the moment. Dewsbury Hall gives it to Njai. Keane to Tokoski. Everton pressing Chelsea at the moment. Chelsea has every single man behind the ball. Tokoski back to Keane. Michael. Njai. Smack the like button, hit the notification bell. What is your thoughts so far on the match? Long one forward. Chelsea able to wrestle away possession. That is Moses Caicedo. And did very well what he does best. Romeo Lavia. Kupama. Fofana. I want to see your thoughts so far on the match. 16 minutes played. It is still Everton 0, Chelsea 0. Cole Palmer attacking in the final third. Give this one to Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto in the box, sensing a cross. And that was blocked. It was blocked. But then the ball ricocheted back onto João Pedro. And so it is a goal kick to Everton. Your thoughts so far on the match? Your thoughts so far on the match? Where do you see this one going? Do you think that Chelsea is going to win this one? Remember, Manchester United has dropped points. Liverpool was defeated by Brighton this afternoon. And so it is a very, very good opportunity for Chelsea to leapfrog those teams because we have a superior goal difference. Njai. So far, I can tell you Chelsea have not stamped their authority on the match. Crossing. Fofana. Fofana, what can he do? Well. Finally, he puts that one over the line for a throw in. Tackles the ball there to the joy of the fans. Beautiful skill sets displayed by Fofana there. But then he's put the ball over the into Everton. And they are going to have a long throw, Mikalenko, and throws his shot. Everton still has the ball. And finally, it looks to have been cleared. But then possession goes straight back to Everton. Everton will ask questions again. They are probing. Cross into the area. Chelsea cleared their lines once again. Everton back in possession. Well, headed tennis ongoing at the moment. And Marco Cucurella counts Mattis. Holds possession to the Bulls. Marco Cucurella. Chelsea are passing it short at the moment. "19 minutes played. It is still Everton 0, Chelsea 0. If you are watching me and you are joining me for the first time today, do not hesitate to subscribe to the channel. It's the Boss Time Sports and Show channel. Everton and Fofana Clays. Beautifully blocked by Cole Palmer. Good defensive contribution there from Cole Palmer. "20 minutes played. 20 minutes played. It is still Everton 0, Chelsea 0. Free kick to Chelsea. Robert Sanchez takes it. And possession goes straight back to Everton. We have a throw in and goes Chelsea's way in the Everton half. Quickly taken. Moises Caicedo gives it to Fofana. Marco Cucurella. 55% possession for Chelsea, 45 for Everton in the last 10 minutes. Beto and Dewsbury Hall are not giving Chelsea any space at all, any chance to move the offense around. Kopama, Marco Cucurella invades, and it looks better. Kopama looks to have been fouled, and the referee says play on. Gay must be lucky this foul on Cole Palmer is not in the box. VAR will surely have a look at that. Everton on the attack. Well defended by Malo Gusto. Mikalenko sensing a cross into the area. Headed out momentarily by Chelsea, and Everton will attack again. Ghana guy. Everton. Dewsbury Hall. Mikalenko. Wow, that was a defense splitting pass. But Malo Gusto was there to clear. Everton back in possession. Everton pressing Chelsea at the moment. I must confess that when you ask me who do I think will score the first goal, as it stands, for what I've seen so far, I think Everton stands a better position of scoring the first goal. I think they are playing better than Chelsea at the moment. Chelsea are unable to put their passes together as we would have wished. Long one forward for Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto still going. Squares this one to Marco Cucurella, who leave this one over every single head. And are in possession. Throw in. Throw in to Chelsea. Cole Palmer. Looks to me as though Cole Palmer, well, Enzo Fernandez just gave away possession there. For what reason? I cannot tell. Enzo Fernandez is not producing the end product that Chelsea would have wanted. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. This is the Boss Time Sports and Shoes channel. Everton in possession once again. Mikalenko left this one, and it was flicked by Malo Gusto. Go switch to Moises Caicedo. Romeo Lavia back to Moises Caicedo. Enzo Fernandez. Jorel Hato to Marco Corella. And now we have Pedro Neto. Now Pedro loses possession. Thankfully, Moises Caicedo was there to pick possession back. Smash the like button, hit the notification bell, share the link. Boss Time Sports and Shoes channel. Ball goes straight to Pickford. Jordan Pickford. Everton look to be unfazed by any threats posed by Chelsea at the moment. Key back to Pickford. Pickford has the ball, weighing up his options, and gives it to Michael Keane. Pickford. Ball goes to Jake O'Brien. Jake O'Brien, once again, gives it to Tarkowski. Tarkowski to Keane. Drisby Hall. Beautiful pass by Drisby Hall. Well, three defenders are able to close him down. Gay. That was some good defending from Chelsea. Pedro Neto sends it back. I cannot see the attacking intent of Chelsea at the moment because they're slowing down the game anytime the tempo of the game rises. For Fana. Romeo Lavia. Cole Palmer. Beautiful flick from Palmer. Now, João Pedro. João Pedro sends it forward. Ah, beautiful dribble and the shot. That was blocked. Tarkowski was on the way. The shin guard blocked that ball. Pedro Neto. Shot. It was blocked, and Chelsea wins a corner kick. Chelsea wins the corner kick. Enzo Fernandez to effect this corner kick. Corner kick taken, and what do we have? It's flicked over the line. Another throw into Chelsea. Chelsea don't do the long throws. Otherwise, would have had one in the final third of Everton. So it is Malo Gusto who's going to effect this throw in, and be quickly taken. Caicedo, Jorel Hatu to Enzo Fernandez. Now Pedro Neto, Romeo Lavia, beautiful pass. Moises Caicedo lifts this one and forces the defender to head this one, flip this one over the line for a corner kick. Corner kick to Chelsea. Corner kick taken and Caicedo, Cucurella, 2 blocks, a shot again. That is a third block. That is a third block in succession. And lift this one. Goalkeeper Pickford finally picks this one. Chelsea asking questions at the moment, but then Everton picks up possession in their own half. Chelsea are pressing. And it is a throw into Everton in their own half. Let me see your thoughts in the comment section once again so far. 3 shots were blocked by Everton in succession. They must be very lucky for the scoreline to still remain 0-0. 31 minutes played. It is still Everton 0, Chelsea 0. Let me see your thoughts in the comment section. Lavia, Moises Caicedo, middle of the park, Cole Palmer, Moises Caicedo. Caicedo weighing up his options in the center circle. Sends it back to Wesley Fofana, Jorel Hatu, Marco Cucurella. Romeo Lavia back to Marco Cucurella. Oh. Enzo Fernandez. Ooh. That pass was blocked. Chelsea are back in possession. Moises Caicedo, Romeo Lavia, Pedro Neto. Chelsea are finally able to put some 1-2 things together. That looks good, looks promising. Fofana, Enzo Fernandez, Fofana, Jorel Hatu, Romeo Lavia still has the ball. Malo Gusto on the far right lifted this one, but then it was deflected. Mikalenko does well to close him down and deflect that ball. Everton are in possession. Fofana able to block Beto's flick ball and he's over the line for a throw into Everton. In the Chelsea half. Throw in ticket. Keane. Looks like and not again. It is a goal. It is a goal. Beto has scored against Chelsea. Beto has scored against Chelsea. I think that Chelsea are on a collapsing trajectory. They've just conceded against Everton, and it is 1-0 in favor of Everton at home. Battle and our goalkeeper could not time his run. Steps forward, he's unable to grab the ball. It was flicked over him by Beto into the far right bottom corner, and it is a goal. So Chelsea are down by a goal again. What is happening? What is happening? Let me see your thoughts in the comment section. Not a good moment for Chelsea. So the goal stands in 35 minutes played. Everton 1, Chelsea 0. I want to see your thoughts in the comments. No attempts on target for Chelsea. No attempt. Out of the 6 attempts, there's no attempt on target. Cole Palmer. We have a corner kick. Corner kick to Chelsea. I think something is just not going right for Chelsea. What a save from Pickford. And he laughs about it. An acrobatic hit from Enzo Fernandez was reflexly saved by Pickford. Caicedo. Chelsea are having a very good reaction to going down. It is a goal kick to Everton. I just wish this were the days of Roman Abramovich. Would have gotten a next manager by the next game. Chelsea on the attack. Danger has been cleared. Malo Gusto. Wins the throw-in for Chelsea in the final third. Smack the like button, hit the notification bell. Chelsea asking all the questions at the moment. They've reacted very well to going down. Fofana, Jorel Hatu, Enzo Fernandez, Malo Gusto, back to Fofana, Jorel Hatu, Moses Caicedo, Pedro Neto, Marco Kurela. Everton clear their lines. Beto is down, looks to have gotten a head injury. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. Smack the like button. It's the Ball Science Sports and Shows channel. 40 minutes played. And it is Everton 1, Chelsea 0. Let me see your thoughts in the comment section. Your score prediction. Do you think Chelsea can come back to win this? Remember, Chelsea has lost 3 matches in a row. A Premier League match lost against Newcastle, sandwiched between 2 losses against PSG, 5-2 at Paris and 3-0 at Stamford Bridge. And here we are, losing another one at halftime. 41 minutes played. Everton does well to wrestle possession back. Long one forward. And goes over the touchline for a throw into Chelsea. That was a poor pass by Romeo Lavia. And Everton picks up possession again. Will attack Chelsea. Drisby Hall. It is a throw into Everton. I guess they are going to do the long throw again. Smash the like button, hit the notification bell, and share the link. Everton sends in a cross, headed away for a throw into Chelsea. Everton wins a throw in. I guess they are going to do the long throw again. It is in the final third of Chelsea. 43 minutes played. It is Everton 1, Chelsea 0. Tarkowski gives it to Keane. Tokoski. Back to Key. Oh, beautifully done by Njai. Sending a cross into the 18. Can Cole Palmer do something about this? Ball has been squared up very well by Tokoski to Pickford. Only 1 minute of normal time in the first half remaining. Everton. Key squares it to Pickford. O'Brien. O'Brien placing a long one. Moses Caicedo. Enzo Fernandez. Back to Moses Caicedo. Cucurella. To Pedro Neto. I want to see your thoughts in the comment section. Has the change of manager been helpful to Chelsea? Enzo Maresca walked away from Chelsea. Liam Rosine came in. Do you think it's been good change? At the helm, Cole Palmer. Enzo Fernandez, Jorel Hatu, Fofana, Malo Gusto. 2 minutes of additional time to be played. Mikalenko plays in a long one. Moses Caicedo. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto has not performed to optimum for me for some time now. And I don't see how he continues to get a place in the starting 11. I think that Esteval is fit and ready. Malo Gusto. Chelsea as us passing it diagonally. Cole Palmer, Malo Gusto is being robbed of possession. And a long one forward. Moises Caicedo squares it back to Robert Sanchez. Enzo Fernandez, Pedro Neto, and Romeo Lavia fouls Njai. I think that the whistle is gone. The whistle is gone for the end of the first half. And at the end of the first half, it is Beto's goal. He was sent through and went on to lift it past Robert Sanchez. It is his goal. That is the difference between the two sides. It is Everton 1, Chelsea 0. I would love to see your thoughts in the comment section during the recess. And, as we wait for the players to return for the second half. Football, they say, is a game of two halves. That if the manager can put some things together, I think that Chelsea still has a chance in this game. So the players are out for the second half, the commencement of the second half, any moment from now. We have the referees, officials also stepping out of the tunnel. We have the Everton players also stepping out. Grimsby Hall, pictures. Beto is there. What second half are we gonna see? I can see Canacho is lacing up his boots. Are we going to see a withdrawal of Pedro Neto? I think that Pedro Neto should be withdrawn. It is either Pedro Neto or Romeo Lavia, so that Palmer can go into the number 10 position. Pedro Neto can go into his right wing position, and then we can have Garnacho playing on the left wing position. We also have Esteva William on the bench today, and so we are hoping that at some point we are going to see Esteva William in this match. Waiting to see exactly who has been withdrawn here. Cole Palmer surging forward the ball. Smack a like button, hit the notification bell. So it is Malo Gusto who has been withdrawn. Malo Gusto has been withdrawn for Nacho. So Chelsea are clearly playing a three-man back at the moment. Malo Gusto withdrawn for Garnacho. Smack a like button, hit the notification bell, and also share the link. The Boston Sports and Show channel. Neto, Lavia, Fana, and Garnacho. Garnacho squares it to Marco Cucurella. Referee says it is a goal kick. Marco Cucurella thinks it's one corner kick, but referee says otherwise. Long one forward by Tarkowski. Everton. Obria. And we have a corner kick. Jorel had to put this one over the goal line for a corner kick to Everton. McNeil was able to force that. It's a corner kick to Everton. 4 corners to Chelsea, 3 to Everton so far in this match. Three minutes of the second half have been played, and it is still Everton 0. Everton 1, Chelsea 0. Let me see your thoughts in the comment section. Chelsea. Garnacho gives it to Marco Cuella. Moses Caicedo. Looks like there's been a tactical change. Moses Caicedo has gone back to right back, I think so. That is where I'm seeing him. O'Brien. And O'Brien clears his lines. Romeo Lavia. Fofana. Pedro Neto. Fofana. Lavia. Let me see your thoughts in the comment section. Your score prediction. Where do you think this game will end? Marco Cuella. Garnacho. Back to Marco Cuella. Fofana. Lavia. Hatu. Fofana. Very forward done by Pedro Neto. Smack the like button. Pickford clears his lines. Let me see your thoughts in the comment section. Romeo Lavia. Chelsea keeping possession, sustained possession for some time now. Caicedo loses possession. And Everton will attack. Drisby Hall surging forward. Waiting for his contingent. Lifted this one over the top, but then it was headed out. Romeo Lavia. Everton wrestles possession back again. This Agana guy, Cucurella, was there to stop that dangerous pass going into the box. Lavia. Garnacho. Marco Cucurella is being found in the number 10 position. Enzo Fernandez has give out possession in a very dangerous area. Beautiful stop by Romeo Lavia. Garnacho. Garnacho has seen a lot of the ball since coming on in the second half. Pedro Neto. Smack the like button, hit the notification bell, share the link. The Ball Science Sports and Shoes channel. Jai pressing Chelsea very, very high. Marco Cuella able to beat the press. Cole Palmer. Moises Caicedo. At the moment, Chelsea look to be playing with a lone defensive midfielder in Romeo Lavia. Garnacho. Enzo Fernandez has been dispossessed, and Everton will attack. It is 4 versus 4. Beautiful work done by Chelsea. Beautiful defending. Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer still going. No! João Pedro, who was supposed to receive the pass, lost his footing, fell to the ground. Cole Palmer. Everton are back in possession. Njai against Fofana. Njai still has the ball. Fofana defending. And that That was a foul by Moses Caicedo. Moses Caicedo will have to be very, very cautious here. If Moses Caicedo receives a yellow card here, it means against Manchester City, he's going to miss that match. 54 minutes played. Free kick to Everton. Free kick taken. We have Robert Sanchez on the deck. It's okay. He's up on his feet. Everton bossing it at the moment. Moses Caicedo stops that dangerous pass. Kupama. Marco Kurela. Kupama. Now Pedro. Now Pedro feels he should have been given a free kick here. The referee thinks otherwise, and João Pedro clearly is not happy with that. Romeo Lavia has been withdrawn for Andre Santos. Cucurella has just given away a free kick in a very dangerous area to Everton. Nothing at the moment is ticking for Chelsea. $58 played. Goalkeeper grabs that. is a throw-in to Chelsea. Throw-in effected. And Chelsea could not control that. And so we have a throw-in to Everton, quickly taken. King. Mikolenko. Beautiful 1-2 passes. Digsbury Hall. Beto. O'Brien with a long ball to the far post. Pedro Neto. Marco Cuella. Garnacho. It's been long since he's seen some ball. Marco Cuella. Enzo Fernandez. Santos. Garnacho. Copam at the far end. Garnacho. Shot by Pedro. Pickford able to punch that away. He got a hand to it. "61 minutes played, and that was the first attempt on goal by Chelsea. 5 corner kicks to Everton's 3. Corner kick taken. No real result. And we have a goal kick to Everton. It's 2-0. Chelsea has These are very, very embarrassing losses. And as Chelsea fans, we are not enjoying it at all. Moises Caicedo gives it to Fofana, to Jorel Hatu, Enzo Fernandez. Back to Fofana. And Everton wrestle away possession from Chelsea again. They look to have to be fighting for it more. And Everton on the attack again. Jai, Drisby Hall. Mikolenko sensing a delivery into the area and it's been cooled down to Robert Sanchez, whose mistake gave out the second goal to Everton. That was not the first time he committed the mistake today. He escaped the first one that nearly led to a goal. Liam Rosinier in our pictures, it looks to be out of ideas at the moment. Looks to be out of ideas. Chelsea are defending desperately at the moment. It's just not working together for Chelsea. We have a corner kick. Corner kick to Chelsea. Cole Palmer gives it to Esteva Willian. It's first touches of the game. Back to Cole Palmer. And we have a corner kick. Esteva's first contribution gives Chelsea a corner kick. Sixth corner of the game. Then Esteva is going to effect that. Everton on the counter attack. And goalkeeper Robert Sanchez grabs that. Sends Garnacho straight on the way. Garnacho switches play to Cole Palmer. Enzo Fernandez to Cole Palmer. It's not been a pleasant week for Chelsea at all. Back on the end of a defeat to Newcastle in the Premier League, sandwiched between two defeats to PSG in Europe. And here we are again on the verge of another defeat. Beto on a hat-trick. Surges forward. Beto who's at play. Dewsbury Hall. "73 minutes. Everton in possession. Woo! That was a close to a mistake from the Everton defense, but then Pickford to clear his lines. Man of the match between Pickford and Beto today. Chelsea concede 2 goals so far in the game. They conceded 3 against PSG in midweek. Esteva Willian, beautiful dribble, he's in the box. Well, he wins a corner kick. That's the second corner kick Esteva has won coming on. Well, clearly a bad because Chelsea has just considered a third. Very, very bad day for Chelsea in the office. In the days of Roman Abramovich, Liam Rosinier wouldn't have survived this. Chelsea are completely being battered at home to Everton. Robert Sanchez could not do anything to this one. There was nothing he could do. Powerful shot. Look at that. Oh, Robert Sanchez could not do anything about it. Powerful shot into the top right corner of the post by Njai. Njai scores a very beautiful goal for Everton. 77 minutes played. Eleman Njai put Everton on 3. It is not a pleasant view for Chelsea at all. 3-0. 3-0. Chelsea are being battered. There is no way back for Chelsea. And I can't see what the manager is doing. He's withdrawing Caicedo. He's withdrawing Caicedo and João Pedro from the match. Caicedo and João Pedro withdrawn from the match. And I can't see exactly what the coach is doing at the moment. The same thing happened against PSG. We lost by 3-0. And from the way this one is looking, it is possible. It is very, very possible Chelsea can concede another goal. Everton at the moment are riding Chelsea ragged. Four defeats in a row. PSG 5, Chelsea 2. Chelsea 0, Newcastle 1. Then we have Chelsea 0, PSG 3. And now, as it stands, Everton 3, Chelsea 0. 4 defeats in a row. And the manager looks to have no clue. The manager looks to have no clue at all as to how to fix this. Estevao wins another corner kick for Chelsea. The third corner kick is won in a row. Since coming on, he's taking this one quickly, lift this one into the far post. Beto is at the verge of withdrawal from the match. It means he cannot have a hat trick against Chelsea. Both goals, I can tell you, were mistakes from Robert Sanchez. The first one steps out of his line, could not time his run very well, and Beto lifted that one past him. Second one, through his legs, couldn't grab it and went over the line. Everton are going again. Cruella. Smash the like button, hit the notification bell, share the link. The Boss Time Sports and Shoot channel. Everton supporters look to be enjoying themselves at the moment. And I cannot see how Liam Rosinier is going to survive this. I cannot see. He looks to have no clue at all as to what is happening. And I wish this were the days of Roman Abramovich. He would have gotten his sack letter in the tunnel. He wouldn't reach the dressing room at all. Very, very embarrassing performance. Substance very, very poor. And just like we saw in the PSG match, the man has no clue. Chelsea wins a free kick. Enzo Fernandez wins a free kick for Chelsea in the final third. Enzo Fernandez stands. Free kick to Chelsea. We have Estevao Willian and Enzo Fernandez standing behind the ball. Estevao Willian takes it and pick 4 steps out to punch. A missed kick from Cole Palmer, and Everton will attack. It is 3-on-3. Shot. And goalkeeper Robert Sanchez has his body on the way of the ball, of the shot. At the moment, Chelsea has no clue Everton supporters enjoying their team at the moment. "12 attempts in total for Chelsea, 4 on target. Everton, 8 attempts, 7 on target. That is how they've been so effective. Yellow card to Wesley Fofana. Meanwhile, I forgot to mention that Tosin Aderabiayo came on. And so that has caused Wesley Fofana to move to the right side of play. At this point, I think that Chelsea will have to forget the Champions League places, because from what I have seen today, we don't deserve a place there unless something changes. Chelsea is not playing well to warrant a place in the top 5. Garnacho to Cucurella. Enzo Fernandez. Enzo surging forward. Still has the ball. Has lost possession. You have to play to the whistle, Enzo Fernandez. You have to play to the whistle. You cannot force the referee to give an infringement in your favor. Pickford with that punch. We are into the 90th minute of the match, and clearly Chelsea will be going home with this embarrassing defeat. 3-0 at the moment, into the 90th minute. Everton 3, Chelsea 0. 2 goals scored by Beto, and I think all were through mistakes of Robert Sanchez, with Njai, Eleman Njai scoring a beautiful, powerful one into the top right corner of the post. That one, no goalkeeper can do anything about it. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. This is the Ball Science Sports and Shoes channel. We do football here. Lot of live watch alongs, the previews, the reviews, the analysis. So do not hesitate to subscribe to the channel. Five minutes of additional time to be played. 5 minutes of wait. This cannot end early enough for Chelsea, I think. And I can see it in Liam Rosiner's eyes. It cannot end early enough. 5 minutes of endurance we are going to have. Enzo Fernandez, lift this one into the box, headed away. Cole Palmer. Chelsea pressing at the moment. Garnacho. Garnacho left this one to the far post, and that was absolutely in no man's land. Pickford making a mockery of it. And when we look at the Chelsea corner of supporters, it is close to empty. It has depleted very, very fast. And the rest remaining are leaving before even the final whistle. Liam Rosinier in our pictures looks a confused man. Looks a man with no clue. Liam Rosinier. I want to see your thought in the comment section. Is Liam Rosinier up to this task of coaching Chelsea? Looks to have no clue at all at the moment. 4 losses in a row. Liam, and in all games, I don't think he had any tactical clue of how to change the game. Enzo Maresca, we have seen him come in so many games, change the games in the second half. That is one thing we've not seen about Liam Rosini. Shot. That was close to another goal for Everton. Possession robbed in the center circle. Everton will go again. PSG 5, Chelsea 2. That was how it started. Then Chelsea 0, Newcastle 1. PSG then dropped down to Stamford Bridge. Hammered Chelsea, humiliated Chelsea, embarrassingly defeated Chelsea by 3-0 at Stamford Bridge. And now, at the stadium of Everton, Chelsea are at the moment going through an David Moyes in our pictures. David Moyes, he looks like he and Everton are made for each other. We are into the 94th minute, only 1 minute of the additional time remaining. And as indicated to you earlier, this cannot end early enough. At the moment, Everton supporters are shouting "Ole, ole, ole!" All Chelsea, almost every single Chelsea supporter vacating his seat. A long throw to be effected by Everton at the Hill Dixon Stadium. Hill Dixon Stadium has experienced some joy today, and I think that should be it. It has come to a close. Embarrassing Chelsea once again. 3-0 against Chelsea. Beto scored 2 against Chelsea, with Iliman Njai scoring a beautiful third. David Moyes humiliated Chelsea at the Hill Dixon Stadium, and it is a disaster. How I wish Roman Abramovich was around the corner. when we thought very much that both Manchester United and Liverpool have lost some grounds in the Champions League places. Chelsea not only defeated but had three hoping goals against them. Their superior goal difference is almost depleted. Thank you very much for joining me once again today. It's not been a good day, I must say, but I enjoy your company. Thank you very much. Till I see you for another live watch along. Stay blessed and bye for now.